a lot of people will make an excuse that there's so much noise, right? Or I can't do this, or I'm so busy and I'm doing, you are one that really understands your priorities. You prioritize, there's some non-negotiables for you. Talk to us about how did all of that happen? Is that just part of your DNA or did that evolve? And B, what are some tips that you would suggest if I feel I'm just out of whack all the time? How can I potentially rein that back in?
I wish I could say that was part of my DNA. I don't think it is. I think it had amazing modeling in my life around like what was most important. I mentioned a few things before. Like my grandparents were not terribly wealthy people in the sense of with materially, but the most important thing was like getting together for events and really celebrating. And I could see that that's where they put all their love and effort into it. And seeing that modeled for me, both by my grandparents, by my aunts and uncles, by my parents, allowed me to see like, all right, that's some of the most important stuff in life that we make time for. We put money towards. We invite people to celebrate. We invite people to be a part of it. So I think that I was brought up with that as like, let's focus on the important stuff and let the other stuff slip aside. I think getting married and having a big family, I'm the father of 7 kids. If you're going to operate at that scale from a family perspective, you have to be able to thin slice and be like, this is what we're focusing on here. We could be doing 1,000 things, but these are the things that are most important. And my wife Libby and I are totally aligned, both in terms of like how we parent, how we make decisions, what choices we make. And I think that also helps. Like having the, like you say a lot, like steel sharpens steel. I have with me a partner in life that sharpens the steel, and she and I sharpen hers, I hope, just so that we're always doing that. But if I was going to give advice to people, the first thing that I would say is like, why am I on this earth? And what purpose do I serve here? And what am I really good at bringing out in other people? And what am I good at, like really showing that these are my strength areas? And then that's what I would be focusing on. I also think I have to be looking at where am I making the biggest impact? And that's another piece that I just think if we're making a big impact, keep doing what you're doing. A wise coach of mine also once said, he said, Stephen, he used this expression called your M.I.N, M-I-N. And I took it to heart. M.I.N stands for your most important now. And even in a moment to moment, day to day, hour to hour, kind of appointment to appointment, just reminding yourself of what is my M.I.N in this engagement or thing that I'm involved in. That should be the thing that I'm focusing on, and everything else should be secondary.